Hello! As voted by the patrons, this month's story is Mittens. You know, I think the most rewarding and therapeutic conversation I've ever had was with a dog named Mittens. And it's taken me a very long time to work out why that is. She was a cocktail breed, a little bit of everything shaken up and poured into one medium-sized dog. But she was a good dog. Not the brightest, but a good dog. Genuinely kind, playful, and enthusiastic. We buried her with her bed, her blanket, and her favorite toy, so that she'd have them when she wakes up. So said my eldest at the time. I still get a shiver when I think back on everything that was going wrong at that point in my life. The stress, the frustration, endless and needless grind. I guess it's not new, or at least it's not unique to me. It was just my turn to not know how I was going to make my life and everything in it happen. How I was going to tackle the seemingly impossible, because of course it was all up to me. I think sometimes we get so buried under ourselves that we really do think that the sun won't rise on its own. Days, weeks, months, all blurring together into one long stress stream. And I wasn't sure how much longer I could take the pressure of, having to make the sun rise. And then there was Mittens. Happy with a stick, happy with a ball, just happy to be alive. A bouncing bundle of enthusiasm and joy. And that's what I think did it. When I look back on that time of revelation, the switch that made it feel like the lights were coming back on and the monsters were running away. When I think back on that key conversation, the thing that I think not just let me talk, but helped me open up, was that Mittens wasn't going to judge me or offer advice. She was going to interrupt. She wasn't going to tell me what I needed to do or offer me some 3-line pseudo-philosophical soundbite that would just magically solve nothing at all. She just sat and listened until I was done. And I mean, really done. And she loved me just the same at the end of the conversation as she had at the start. I was able to admit my greatest fears and weaknesses, and Mittens just looked at me with her mouth slightly opened and her tongue hanging out. When I cried, she lay on my hand. And when I laughed, she wagged her tail. She gave me a safe space where I felt heard, if not fully understood. She gave me the space to hear myself talk out my problems. To have the perspective of hearing it all out loud rather than just feeling it spinning around in my mind. And for that, I don't think I could ever repay her. If she lived another 40 years like a princess in my house, I don't think my debt would even be dented. She wasn't a bright dog. She was not good at tricks. She really sucked at fetch. But she was a very good dog, who was more to me than most people in my entire life. She taught me how to be a more patient listener, a kinder, more open human. It's sad, or maybe it's just strange. But sometimes I think that that dog was one of the true loves of my life. And I miss her every day. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. You can find this, as well as hundreds of other short stories of mine, all on my Patreon. Links in the description below. And I hope you're having a wonderful year so far.